Okay, so I don't know if you saw this video yet or not. You probably have. If you did, I just want you to watch it again anyways, and I'll try to make it as short as possible. Okay, here we go. Here, I'm just going to play it. There we go.
1 year ago today, we shared this. So from time to time, our church will have people just wander up and spend the night right here on these benches at our front door. And we are 100% good with that. I have to admit that when we made these benches, that's not exactly what we had in mind. But God's never about what we had in mind, and I sure am glad. Now, when this stuff does happen, our security cameras pick it up, and we always leave them alone until the sun comes up. And once the sun comes up, one of us, and sometimes a few of us, will get together and make sure they're all right. We make sure they're fed and their basic needs are taken care of. Now, the most recent one happened this week, and several of the guys actually joined us. We had breakfast together, and we sat around and talked about life for well over an hour. I'm so thankful to be surrounded by people that are more interested in being the church than having church. You
See what he said? He's more interested in people being the church than having the church. This is really interesting what he says here. Okay, I'll keep going.
This guy, he's someone's son, but more importantly, he is a child of God. And if that were my son, I would hope that someone was showing compassion. See, because our job is not to judge and condemn him. Our job is to embrace him, love him, and help provide for him.
To embrace him, love him, and to help provide for him. This guy is really cool. I like him a lot. I don't even care. I mean, he must have superb core doctrine, because what he is saying is Christianity to the core of it. It's about forgiving and caring and being unconditionally loving to people, and that's what you need. And this guy seems really awesome. Okay, I'll keep playing.
But it's really got me to thinking this week. Anything we do inside this building is pointless if we don't live it outside this building. It doesn't matter how wonderful the songs that we sing in here are if we don't sing that song out here as well. It doesn't matter how good the sermon in here is if the sermon out here that we preach is the exact opposite. If we're knowing more about what happens inside these walls than what we do outside of them, then that's a problem. And we still believe that people matter more. Love y'all.
Okay, so there's his... Okay, so people matter more. Very good. So I'm going to pause this and bring up the other video. Hold on. Okay, so here is... I had written to them about a week and a half ago or whatever, 13 days ago or 10 days ago. And this is what they said, because I had told them about you. So, and then I showed you Jess's testimony. But this is what they had said. I don't know who wrote back to me, but they said, "Hey, Christy, we will forward this to Pastor Brian," which was the pastor you just heard talking about homeless people. They say he is welcome to stay in the church parking lot at any time. Though generally, if we see anyone that has been there on the church property for a while, we check on them and make sure they have what they need. So if he does make it, we will see what we can do to help get him supplies or whatever. So if you ever do go to that church, you can stay there at night. You can stay in their parking lot in your car and sleep there if you need to. But I know that right now you're making money in a place that you're familiar with. This place you're not familiar with. They actually have they do essential oil sales. They have a job opportunity on their website if you're interested. I don't know if you are or not, but if you go to their website, then it's Lighthouse Church, and you know what state it's in. If you do that, then they will. Then there's an application for being a salesman for essential oils, but that's up to you. But other than that, if you want to go there eventually, you're more than welcome to go there, and they will actually help you. They will give you supplies, and if you get to know them, who knows what'll happen? Maybe they'll try to help you get back on your feet, or I don't know. You just gotta start talking to them and find out. So I think that's it for now, and there you go.